Hey everybody, Brock Boyd, CMI, and today I want to talk to opportunity seekers about transitioning from a familiar industry into a new industry. And we come into contact with a lot of candidates, job seekers, opportunity seekers who are either contemplating a change of industry or have a strong desire to make a change in industry. And there's a couple quick things I want to say. Number one, if you stay in the industry you've already been in, you can expect to get higher compensation. But that is not a good reason to stay in the industry that you're in. I would say that, to expand and kind of round out your experience, if you've been selling services for your entire career or for the last 10 years, and you've always wanted to give software product sales a try, you should absolutely pursue that. You just need to know that your initial compensation, there's a good chance that it will not be as high in making that transition. The second thing is, and this piece is big, I think that people get pretty kind of stressed out and concerned about making these transitions and changes from one industry to another. And the long story short is, if you were to transition from one space into another, such as selling services to selling products, and you find that 3, 6, 9, 12 months later, you're thinking, oh my gosh, this wasn't a good move. This new space is not a good fit for me. I prefer to be back in the space that I came from. I can assure you that your prior space is going to welcome you back with open arms. Transitioning back to the space that you have tons of experience in is not going to be difficult. The difficult transition is pretty much always transitioning to something new, because that employer in the new industry views you as a lot more of a risk than someone who's actually already been in the space for 5 or 10 years, for example. And so making the transition is hard. Transitioning back to where you came from is generally not hard. Like I said, most of the time, you're going to find that your prior industry will welcome you back with open arms. So I really think that you don't need to get too stressed out and worried about making a transition to a new space because you don't know whether or not you're going to like it, because your old space will take you right back if it turns out not to be the right fit. This is true 90% of the time. Nothing's true 100% of the time. But hope this is helpful to some of you who are trying to make difficult decisions in this area. That's it for this week. Happy hunting.